He can't go to
lunch. He doesn't have my order.
I think we're good now, commissioners.
Okay, let her rip.
All right, so it's 11:35. We're coming out of executive session. No decision made as a result of it. And so now we're dealing with miscellaneous items. And Mr. Kearns, you had a question you wanted to present.
I did, and you know, this may be something if Jerry or Gary or John, if one of you could circle back to Kerry Griddall. The governor made an announcement last week that he was allocating $100 million. The documents that I saw said statewide, but $100 million would go to rent and mortgage assistance. And I'm just wondering if there's any way we could track down an answer. Is that truly statewide? Is that every single county and jurisdiction residents could access that, or does it exclude the 5 large jurisdictions that got CARES Act dollars directly from the feds? So that's sort of the question there. I would think if it's available to everyone, I would think certainly city of Spokane, being the second largest city in the state, would be able to access enough of that 100 million to cover what the estimated need is that we've heard from the tenants union and from the landlords association.
We'll find that out. It would seem odd that rental assistance wouldn't be available to those large counties that have probably the greatest number of renters.
Yeah.
In the state. So, but we'll chase that down.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
I have a request to the board. If it pleases the board, I got a request from Mark Finney, an email that has. One's a request for funds. This is a gentleman that runs the World Vision that has come to talk to us before. And the other part of his email was that apparently they have some of their folks over there making masks and distributing them for free in the area. And apparently they make about 500 a week, but they could do it, go up to 1,000. But what I would like to do is just forward the email to the 3 commissioners and then decide whether we want Mark to come in and visit. I just hate to have people come in and visit cold, if you will. So if you would, I'll just forward the email and get your input later. Is that okay?
Well, is he asking for money to build more masks, or what is he asking for?
Well, it's 2 parts. One of them is he's asking for some money to help them with the expenses that they've occurred or through the COVA. And the next one is actually a proposal to partner with the county in making masks. There's 2 parts to it.
They're a nonprofit, aren't they?
They are.
So they would be eligible to get one of those nonprofit grants through the $10 million that we just allocated for the grant program, correct?
Exactly.
Okay. So sorry, I cut you off on the second part there about the partnering with us.
Yeah, the partnering is that he had sent this a week ago or so, that they have the ability to make 500 masks a week. And if they he just inquiring, would we want to partner with them so they could distribute 1,000 masks they could make a week. Focused partnership with the county to use CARES funds to produce more and give away several thousand masks to county residents. So that's what he's asking for. Would we want to invest some of our money? But like I say, I think it's important for you just to look at the 2 emails first. You know, we've already have a substantial amount of masks that we've bought and we're distributing, but I will just forward it to you if that's okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
So as long as we're dealing with other miscellaneous matters, I think we all got an email from Dr. Aiken last week talking about the compensation study, and that her employee, her office manager, was why. Have you guys circled back on that?
I don't think I've received that.
Oh.
I haven't seen it either.
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't get it.
All right. So let me give you a little bit of a summation then, and then I'll try and find it, the email, and send it back to you. Uh, uh, Evidently HR and Hanson and Jerry notified all of the departments and all the staff about moving forward with the compensation study. And so as part of that notice, Alana, who is the office manager for Dr. Aiken and the medical examiner's office, ended up getting Y-rated. So Aiken was asking why was that position Y-rated. She was under the impression that they would look at it and make the adjustment reflecting the amount of work and authority and responsibility that she has. And so it raised questions that, quite frankly, we've had conversations with them about before. And so it was asking why was she Y-rated and stuff. So I was just giving Jerry an opportunity, and maybe this is a conversation we have Jerry and Tim to explain that or circle back on there and find out what it is that evidently we've got a ball that's in the air that hasn't landed yet.
Yeah, I would be glad to give input on that. Tim gave me, for lack of a better word, the other side of the story. So we're working on this issue, but I would be more than happy to update the board on where we are and reasoning behind it and all that other good stuff.
Well, do you want to do it now, or do you want to spend some time?
I want to spend a little bit of time to make sure I got all of my information as current as
Okay.
it possibly can be.
Okay, all right. So till 1 o'clock? No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe tomorrow.
Tomorrow or Monday would be fine. Okay, anything else from either of my fellow commissioners? Yeah, Mary?
I just to let you know, I'm going to be a little late. I think coming back to the 2 o'clock, I've got a doctor's appointment at 1 o'clock. So I will get back on as I can.
Okay. Not COVID related though.
No.
Would she tell us if it was? I mean, come on, let's be honest.
I'm not with you. Wouldn't that be the worst? Is like one of the county commissioners gets COVID and just be all over the paper. I don't want that.
I've so isolated myself that I'm just by myself. Even I don't want to be with me. Okay. That completes all the work coming for the board, and so we are adjourned until 2 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah, I've started getting all sorts of people in my different circles who've